Welcome to Pateo Television. My name is Johan Oldenkamp, and in this 47th episode of Pateo TV, we'll talk about the spirit and the soul. And these are very essential concepts, but in most cases people confuse them. And in fact, they are absolutely not the same, but most people think they are. And it has everything to do with this. Mind is not the same as the spirit. And the spirit is not the same as the soul. But somehow these concepts get confused. And those, of course, are major bloopers. The first blooper is that the mind is considered to be the same as the spirit, which is wrong. And the second one is that the spirit is considered to be the same as the soul, which is also wrong. In Greek, these are three different words, and they have different meanings. For thousands of years, people already know the difference between pneuma and psyche. But somehow, in our day and age, these concepts get confused. And also nous is not the same as pneuma. And the same is true in Latin. The word mens means mind, and spiritus means spirit, and anima means soul. So different words with different meanings. Why do we mess them up? Why do we confuse them? For instance, we say spirited, but it has the same meaning as animated. That is strange, because spirited refers to spiritus, the spirit, and animated refers to anima, the soul. And clearly, spirit and soul are not the same. Why would we otherwise have two different words? Another example, high-spirited is also fiery, so full of fire. But fire is a state of mind, fiery. For instance, in this cartoon, this horse is named Spirit because it's a fiery horse. It's full of fire, state of mind. We say a state of mind. We don't say a state of spirit. Have you ever heard of that? Or a state of soul? No. In general, hardly anyone knows exactly what spirit is or what soul is. Most times these words are confused because people don't know. But in the ancient days, people knew. So these are five essentially different concepts. And anyone who confuses two or more of these concepts with each other is completely ignorant of the truth. Spirit and soul are two different things. Spirit and mind are two different things. Mind and heart are clearly two different things. People who are more rational are on the left-hand side here, and people who are more emotional are on the right-hand side. Yes, clearly a difference, and the same is true for heart and soul. They are not the same. Most people think that they are the same, but that is not true. Let us see how spiritual is defined. It is commonly defined as relating to or affecting the human spirit or soul. So this definition shows that we don't know. We don't know what it means. Spiritual can also refer to soul. Clearly this is a huge blunder. It's a huge mistake. A huge blooper. So only thing we know for sure is that spiritual is not the same as physical or material. So it's beyond that. It's not of the physical world. It comes from the metaphysical world, which is true. But in the metaphysical world, it's very important to know the difference between spirit and soul. And most people do not know this difference. Let us look at the definitions of spirit. First, there is this definition: the non-physical part of a person, which is the seat of emotions and character. So this is while someone is still alive. And synonyms of this definition are inner self, inner being, present soul, or essential being. Somehow this is the core of someone, but we don't know where it is or what it is. And that's why we use the word spirit. And you can also change this into soul. So the definition here given is equally applicable to soul, and that's of course where the confusion comes from. That's why the word soul is here. So spirit seems to be the same as soul in this aspect. But this is another definition. The non-physical part of a person manifested as an apparition after death. So this is when somebody has died and there is something left over, an apparition. And it can also be called a ghost or a phantom or a genie or a specter or a wraith. All synonyms of spirit in this aspect. And the third one is the non-physical part of a person regarded as the true self, capable of surviving physical death or separation. So this is a kind of combination of these two. This is present in a person when he is still alive, but also capable of surviving that physical manifestation, that physical incarnation, if you like. And synonyms here are life force, animating principle, vital spark, breath of life, élan vital. But also animating, that comes from animus, anima. So it's related to the soul. Also here the confusion between soul and spirit. Because also here we think that both the soul and the spirit are able to survive the physical existence. So in short, there is a lot of confusion about what the spirit is and especially how it is different from the soul. Actually, hardly anyone knows this difference. And that's why these concepts are treated as the same, which is a major blooper. Many people are into spirituality, but everything that there is offered regarding to spirituality has nothing to do with the spirit. Nothing at all. Almost everything that you can find regarding to spirituality is all about the soul. It is nothing else than soul tickling. So make sure you know the difference between soul and spirit, because if you think that you are doing something with spirituality, you are actually not doing that at all. The word is completely deceiving. If you've liked this, then of course you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Simply click under this video on the word subscribe, or you can like this video. And maybe it's important for you to know that I also make videos that I sell, so you have to pay some money in order to see them. And this video you can watch for free. So if you want to stimulate me to make more of these free videos, then make sure that you do something, because otherwise I might one day completely stop with offering videos for free. Anyway, for now, thank you very much for watching this video, this episode of Pateo Television.